So we have 2 tornado warnings actually. So you can see right here for Hardee, Highlands, Polk County, tornado warning in effect up until 6:30. In addition to that, over just a little bit more south there, Bobby's going to have the latest on the velocities, but DeSoto, Hardee, and Highlands County as well. So 2 different red polygons that you see right here, thanks to the fact that we are picking up rotation on velocity. So if we could switch over to Bobby's computer on Weather 1, he'll show you some of those velocities right now.
Yeah, so here's one that's out here just west of Avon Park. We're talking about this area right in here. It is moving to the northeast at about 45 miles per hour. Let me give you a track on that. This is going to be right up towards that Nielsen area. And remember, we literally had one come through this area in the frostproof earlier, at least a radar warned one. So this is frostproof at 6:23. That'll give you what, 17 minutes from now. And then Nielsen, it's going to be very close. I think it'll go just to your west. It's crossing or getting ready to cross 98 here in just a little bit, over towards Crooked Lake Park after that about 6:30. But in these types of situations, that's a long time between now and then. That is tornado number 1. Tornado number 2 is sitting down here. See it east of Brownville here. Here's the actual polygon for it. You can see that there. The velocity, again, you can see what we're looking at is this right in here. And that too, let me put a track on that for you. That one's out in a little bit more rural area, but that is going to push up to the northeast eventually towards Sweetwater Church. In that Sweetwater area, that's 6:16, so you've just got about 9 minutes before that gets there. These are just like what the other ones that we've seen, right? They're going to be very quick. Quick spin-ups. In fact, it almost looks like there's another one right in here. Or is that our warning? Let me look and see which one we got. Yeah, no, it looks like there could even be another one right in there. Let's kind of look here. This is in the Wauchula area. No, that looks all right. Let me take another look at it like here. Yeah, I think that's okay.
Again, guys, with velocity, what Bobby's showing you, we're looking for that red next to that green, but sometimes with these bands, so we're not going to get the most clear view always of that rotation. But you see that little bit of red he's showing you in that green right there, that's indicating some weaker rotation, but still, that's exactly enough what we need to get a warning.
Now this one east of Brownville is showing a little, that's showing me, that looks like there's debris being picked up right there. Right, that is what we would expect to see, and if I back this up, I bet you, yep, it goes away. You can see where it started right in there. It's picking debris up and it's throwing it. So that is a very strong indication that we've got a tornado on the ground there, east of Brownville, right? And that's probably one of the better signals that we've seen all morning long. You've got plenty of movement on this side and opposite movement on that side. So please, if you're in this area east of Brownville, let me see if I can get in here. That's a very, very rural area. In fact, you know what? Let me turn this off so we can actually see what's underneath there. Yeah, very, very rural area. Thank goodness. Whew. Yeah, but once it does get up toward that Cruzville area, it could come in. Yeah, very rural area. Let me get up in here as well too.
Still though, State Road 17 right into the heart of Arcadia, you know. Just off to the east there, still a very populated road right there, but that specific area of rural, luckily. So
it's between Cruzville and Buchanan is where that's going to go, and that is a decent tornado right there. It looks like. So all right, so that's tornado number 2. Let me go back and kind of do. Oh, here comes a new. Ooh, look at that. New scan just came in. Oh, that looks like the debris went away, but the velocity is still there for sure. On that second one. Now the first one is up towards frostproof. It's a little tougher to see. It's right in here, Berea area, but I think, I'm going to back this up in time here. You can see that was it right there. You see that down at the bottom of your screen? That's why they issued that. It went across 64, and that looks like it's falling apart.
Weakening,
yeah. So that's good news there. This one does not look like it's falling apart.
Nope.
And this is, if you've noticed, if you saw that other one I showed you, it was real tight, right? This is a very broad, and it's forming along these lines. That's what they do. You see these lines right here? It's kind of a long line, and it'll form a little hook that's right in there. And that's exactly what that one did, east of Brownsville. And then continuing to go. Yeah, definitely want to keep an eye on this particular one. Arcadia, you're in the clear, all right? Bridges in the clear. Oak Grove in the clear. Cruzville, this is going to be close. I think this ends up just west of you, but it is going to be close. And it's moving up towards Berea eventually. So Sweetwater Church area around 6:15, that's 5 minutes from now. Charlie Creek Baptist Church, that's another 15 minutes after that, so 20 minutes away. So that, and I would highly doubt that this thing holds together for 20 minutes. It is one of the stronger signals that we've seen, but look at that. The latest scan just came through, and it's definitely still there, although it looks like it's weakened, but no, it is definitely still there. And debris-wise, yep, we still have some debris in here.